Ready? 1, 2, 3, start. In the full bench decision, the High Court held as registration of document is a sine qua non for referring the matter to the collector if the registering officer believes that the property is undervalued. No jurisdiction has been conferred on the registering officer to refuse registration even if the document is undervalued. Besides, there is no authority for him to call upon the person concerned to pay additional stamp duty. Collector is the prescribed authority to determine the market value after affording a reasonable opportunity of hearing the parties. The registering officer cannot make an open inquiry to ascertain the correct market value of the property by examining the parties. However, it is expected that he has to give reasons for his conclusion for undervaluation, however short they may be. He can neither delay nor refuse registration of the instrument merely because the document does not reflect the real market value of the property. In order to reach a conclusion, there is no bar for the registering officer to gather information from other sources including official or public record. Valuation guidelines prepared by the revenue officials periodically are intended with an avowed objective of assisting the registering officer to find out prima facie whether the market value set out in the instrument has been set forth correctly. Para. When the collector exercises powers under subsections 2 and 3, he shall be deemed to be a quasi judicial authority as the detailed procedure prescribed in the relevant rules evidently portrays that the collector's decision is relatable and verifiable by the materials on evidence which he brings into record on making an inquiry after hearing the parties concerned. The collector has been conferred with such powers by the statute, whereas the registering authority is not. The powers of the registering officer are remarkably limited, that is to say, he cannot at all hold any inquiry to ascertain the quantum of stamp duty payable on an instrument. As adverted to supra, he shall not undertake a detailed inquiry by examining the parties, which powers are exercisable by the collector alone. The relevant rules would indicate that the procedures have to be adopted for an inquiry by the collector. A detailed procedure has been formulated in Rule 4 for the collector to act on receipt of reference under section 47A in Tamil Nadu Stamp Rules. Para. It does not lay down any procedure as to what are the duties to be performed by a registering officer while ascertaining the market value of the property. The necessary upshot would be the legislature thought it appropriate to curtail the powers of the registering officer, probably for the reason that allowing the registering officer to make an open inquiry would lead to loss of time for registration, resulting in accumulation of documents for registration with him. Further, prescribing an authority for the special purpose of conducting inquiry is very much essential, who shall not be the registering authority. We are incomplete agreement with the view taken by the full bench of the High Court. It is not permissible for the registering officer to undertake an open inquiry for the purpose of ascertaining the correct market value of the property. If the registering officer is bona fide of the view that the sale consideration shown in the sale deed is not correct and the sale is undervalued, then it is obligatory on the part of the registering authority as well as the special deputy collector stamps to assign some reason for arriving at such a conclusion. In such circumstances, if the document in question is straightway referred to the collector without recording any prima facie reason, the same would vitiate the entire inquiry and the ultimate decision. Para. In the case on hand, it is not in dispute that the Form 1 notices did not contain any reason. It also appears that the collector stamps in his order also failed to indicate the basis on which the sale consideration shown in the two sale deeds was undervalued. There is one more aspect of the matter which we should look into. The High Court, in its impugned judgment while recording the facts, stated the third respondent, having refused to release the documents on the ground that it was undervalued, referred the same to the second respondent, Special Deputy Collector Stamps, Madras, under Section 47A(1) of the Act for determining the correct market value of the property, and also issued notice in Form 1, thereby fixing the value of the property in document number 487/2002 at rupees 45 lakhs and the other property in document number 488/2002 at rupees 13 lakhs. Thereafter, the second respondent also issued Form 2 notice to the parties to the documents for inquiry before him. The appellant, who is the purchaser of the property, filed his objections. After inquiry, the second respondent, Special Deputy Collector Stamps, in his proceedings fixed the market value of the property.